Hey guys, this is part two of the presentation. I'm Sisanganunu from Standing Equally Together. Who are we? We are Standing Equally Together, a non-profit organization that educates and creates awareness on issues that members of society face but are often not spoken of. Over here on the far left, we have me, the founder and managing director. Next to me, we have Mira Namdu, my partner and social media manager. Then next to her, we have Samantha Vanis, our general manager. And next to her, we have Chad Peterson, our second general manager. Who are we? We create a safe space for the youth and the older generation to share their thoughts, views, and/or opinions. We focus on gender-based violence, mental illnesses, and systematic issues that are often overlooked. Here's the rest of our team. We have Ria Mabuela, Lyle Peters, Akona Bastile, Milani Mgaga, Cameron Whittle, and Hermela Masebo. A little more about us. What do we do and where do we do it? We post our content on all our social media platforms and we engage in discussions online about the most of the uncomfortable topics. We try and reach out to the community by having donation drives and by having talks at various schools to try and educate the youth. Why do we do what we do? We believe that awareness and education are key to progress, growth, and getting closer to the solution of many issues we are facing in modern society. We are trying to have uncomfortable conversations that need to be had with the youth and the older generation. We believe a lot of situations can be avoided or prevented if the youth is educated and aware of matters like asking for consent, calling out harassment, and helping those in need. What does the youth need to know? The message we'd like to portray to the youth and to the public is that this is a safe space, that a person may come as they are and they will be accepted. This is a space where the youth can hear and be heard. We strive to empower the youth and try preparing or help them with issues that usually blindside the youth that we aren't always educated on. Some examples of our content. On the left here, we have Educational Thursdays, where we spoke about racism, anxiety, microaggressions, and sexism. On the right, we have According to the Law, where we spoke about the Bill of Rights, the Children's Act, wrongful arrests, and the Sexual Offence Act. Today we'll be talking about the Sexual Offence or Violence Act, Act 23 of 1957. What is it? It is an act that protects and aids victims of sexual violence. It allows them to report various acts of crimes as of sexual violence to the authorities in which perpetrators will be persecuted. Which offences fall under this act? Sexual assault or sexual harassment. This is when a person sexually violates another person without their consent, or when a person forces another to witness or perform sexual acts to someone. Grooming. This is when a person, usually older, builds a relationship, trust, and emotional connection with a child or someone younger so they can manipulate, abuse, or pressure them into performing sexual acts. Rape. This is when unlawful sexual activity carried out forcibly or under threat of injury against a person's will, or with a person who is beneath the age of consent, which is 16, or incapable of valid consent because of mental illness, mental deficiency, intoxication, unconsciousness, or deception. Where and when to report a sexual offense case. The best option would be to report an offense as soon as it happens. However, according to the Sexual Offences Amendment Act in 2019, you can report it whenever you would like, provided you have either evidence or a witness. Report when you feel you are ready. If you are thinking of reporting a case and you don't feel safe talking to the police, try talking to someone older you can trust. For example, your sibling or a teacher. If you don't want to take that route, then you can always call Rape Crisis on 021 447 9762. I'll say that again 021 447 9762. Or you can DM us on any of our social media platforms and we will make sure that you get the help you need. Things we think you need to know. Your voice matters. Your voice is so important. Your voice is valid. Your voice matters. If you don't want to do something, that's okay. Say no. No means no. If someone tries to do anything further than you know or try to convince you, that is coercion and that is completely unacceptable. No means no. Sexual violence is never your fault, regardless of your race, gender, or gender identity and sexuality. If you have been sexually violated, it is not your fault. It is not because you look a certain way or because you identify as a certain gender or because you are attracted to a certain gender. No, it is not your fault. And we think that is very, very important for you to know. Thank you for listening. I hope that this has clarified a lot of questions. If you do have any questions, please feel free to come ask us in Mrs. Rademir's class. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something. Give us a follow on any of our social media platforms. Remember, you are loved, you are valued. Thank you so much for listening to us, and we hope you enjoy your day. Bye.